Hello guys, welcome back again. This is Dada. In this video, we will be learning bubble sort algorithm. This is one of the simplest sorting algorithms and a great one to understand for coding interviews. Let's break it down with a clear example and go through each step. Let's have a quick look at the definition. So bubble sort is a simple way to sort numbers in a list. It works by comparing two numbers next to each other and swapping them if they are in the wrong order. This process repeats until the whole list is sorted. It's called bubble sort because the biggest number slowly moves to the end, just like a bubble rising to the top. So let's see how it works step by step. So these are the few steps in which algorithm works. So this step number first is compare each pair of adjacent elements in the list and swap those elements if necessary, and continue this process for all the elements until the entire array is sorted. So let's assume we have this array. So our goal is to sort this array into an ascending order. Now let's understand bubble sort visually before we can head into the coding part. So here we have pass 1, which means I is equal to 0, which is our outer loop. This will make sure that we will visit all the elements at an array. Then again we will have an inner loop, which will make sure that we are comparing and swapping the elements if necessary. Now let's start comparing the elements. As we learned from the bubble sort definition, that it compares the elements in a pair. So in first iteration we have 89 and 05. So we will compare them. Is 89 greatest than 05? Yes, so we will simply swap them. Now 05 at 0th index and 89 at first index. So we'll compare 89 with the next element and we swap them since 89 is the greater number than 41. Then again 89 is being compared with the 73. We will swap them again, and again 89 is being compared with the 17, and then we will swap them as 89 is highest number than 17. So after our first pass, we have our updated array as 05, 41, 73, 17 and 89. That means largest element 89 is now in its correct position. Let's head into the pass 2 where outer loop is I is equal to 1. Let's compare the first pair 05 and 41. There will be no swapping because 05 is its correct position. Then again 41 and 73, there will be no swapping as well because 41 is less than 73. Then again 73 with 17, here we will be swapping because 73 is a greater number and will come into its correct position. And then again we won't be comparing this 73 with 89 because we found out in our pass 1 that 89 has been already placed in its correct position. So after pass 2 result, we have our second largest element 73 is now in its correct position. So this is one of the key point of bubble sort. After each pass, we'll make sure that largest element is in its correct position. So in pass 1, we place 89 in its correct position. Then pass 2, we place 73, which is second largest element, in its correct position. So here we are at our pass 3 where outer loop I is equal to 2, and we compare the first pair 05 and 41. So no need of swapping. Then again 41 with 17 we will compare, and we see 41 is the highest number than 17, and then we will simply swap them, and that's it for with the pass 3 because 73 and 81 were already sorted in first two iterations. Now the third largest element 41 is also in its correct position. This is pass 4 where outer loop I is equal to 3. We compare the first two elements 05 and 17, and we see that 05 is less than 17, so we don't need to swap them. And for 41, 17, 89, no need to visit those elements because they are now already in the correct positions. So now after this iteration, the fourth largest element 17 is now in its correct position as well. So here now we have our array is fully sorted: 0, 5, 1, 7, 4, 1, 73 and 89. So this is our final sorted array as we understood. So now let's dive into the Java coding part. Let's start with the main method. Define array, print array before sorting, which is arrays dot toString. Okay, that means we'll simply print the array. Okay, this is our array before sorting. Now let's perform bubble sorting. First define the outer loop for process for and I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length and -1. So that means after each pass, when the last element is in its correct position, so that should not be visited. Okay, then I plus plus. Now define inner loop for comparing elements. Okay, for int j is equal to 0, j less than array dot length -1. Okay, and minus I. Okay, then j plus plus. Okay, now swap if the current element is greater than the next element. Okay, how we do that? If array j, okay, is greater than array j plus 1. Okay, so array j is 0. Okay, on 0 we have 89 and j plus 1, and on 1 index we have 0, 5. We are comparing them. Okay, so in temp, this is simply swapping. I'm sure you must be familiar. Array j. Okay, then array j, sorry for the typing mistake, is equal to array j plus 1. Okay, then simply we pass this one j plus 1, simply pass the temp variable. Okay, so now we have performed the bubble sorting. Now simply come out of both loop and sort array after bubble sorting. Okay, simply print arrays dot toString and pass it the array. Now simply run the file. See, array before sorting 8905 4173, and after sorting we have 5 17 41 and 89. Okay, so we learned everything through the slides. So if I can give you a quick overview, simply here this is our outer loop which will make sure each element is being visited. Array dot length -1, that means after each pass we won't be visiting the last element. Okay, last, second last and third last, and this is how it is, it goes ahead. Okay, in the loop we are making sure that the elements are being compared. Okay, so then after comparing we make sure they are being swapped as well. So here we took j is equal to 0, and on j 0 index we have 89. Then we check with the next element, as in bubble sort we check with the pair of elements, and j plus 1 is 0, 5. Okay, so we know they are the 89 is greater than 0, 5. So then we simply perform the swapping. So I assume if you are learning bubble sort or any algorithm, you must be familiar with the sorting. So this is how it goes ahead. So yeah, so that's it for today, guys. So if you learned and found this video helpful, just give it a like and comment. So I'll see you in the next video with another sorting algorithm. So take care, guys. Bye.